Alright, YouTube, apologize there for the little sliding there. Gotta do football picks for my car this week because waiting for family to get out of Dollar General. Exciting, you know how that goes. And, ooh, that's a damn nice looking car. Yeah, right. Anyways, NFL Week 13. Hope everybody had a good Thanksgiving, but let's get back to football. Thursday night, tomorrow night's game, Atlanta Falcons at home giving 4 to the New Orleans Saints. I've been against the Atlanta Falcons all year long. I've been telling you they're not as good as their 10-1 record. However, that being said, they're at home. I like them to win this game, but I like New Orleans with the 4 points all day. It's going to be an offensive shootout. But I think it's going to be 34-31. But the Falcons will win. The sad part is the Saints are actually in a groove right now. I mean, they're one of them teams where they get to the playoffs are dangerous, but unfortunately, I think their 0-4 start's going to catch up to them. But take the Falcons, but the Saints will cover. And plus, one more thing, Falcon fans, you know once the playoffs start, they're going to be one and done. The Falcons cannot win in the playoffs, that's been proven. So, they're irrelevant after the playoffs start. Chicago, getting 4 against Seattle Seahawks. This is tricky. Seattle seems to have Chicago's number in recent years, but the Bears, they kind of slipped up there for a while. Seattle played a good game last week, and a game I feel they should have won. But that being said, I think Russell Wilson's going to go in there and keep it close. So I like Seattle with the 4 points, but I like the Bears to win the game outright, but I like Seattle to cover that 4-point spread. It's going to be a close game. Take the Bears to win. Houston Texans, getting 4.5 at Tennessee. I've come to one thing to concur about the Houston Texans. They're not as good as their 10-1 record. I mean, look, Detroit Lions had them beat last week. Ain't nobody telling me no different, but that goddamn bullshit touchdown call, horrible call, NFL. The fucking knee was down and everything. He was down by contact. Everybody knows that. And I'm so sick and tired of these fucking bandwagon Texan fans. I mean, 3 years ago, did you see a Texan fan anywhere? No, they were nowhere to be found. They remind me of the St. Louis Rams back in 2002. There was Rams fans everywhere. Now, guess what? Rams suck. Where's everybody? Nowhere to be found. Anyways, Houston is one and done in the playoffs right now. I mean, yeah, they won in the playoffs last year, but you really consider beating the fucking Bengals, who shouldn't have been there anyway, a good game? I consider that a fucking bye week. But that being said, had to get that off my chest, but I think Texans are going to win this game, but I like Tennessee to keep it close. I think Tennessee will beat them outright, personally, but I like Tennessee to keep it close, but I'm taking Texans to win. Take Texans. New England getting 7.5 at Miami. Miami's horrible. I mean, I'm sorry. They're heading in the right direction. It's going to take a few years, but ain't no way they're going to match points with Tom Brady and the Patriots. Take the Patriots with 7.5 points to bury them. Buffalo Bills getting 6 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who cares? I mean, seriously, these kind of games I'm just going to run through and guess. I mean, I'll probably be wrong in half of them, but who cares about the fucking Bills and Jaguars game? Really? I don't even think the fucking fans care anymore. Take the Bills with 6 points to win a game. Who cares? Detroit at home getting 4 against the Indianapolis Colts. Detroit should have won last week against Houston. Detroit's going to cover, but I like the Colts to win the game. I mean, the Colts are a good team. I mean, they're a good team. Andrew Luck's a good quarterback. They probably won't do nothing this year, but Detroit is too inconsistent. Either way it goes. Even though they got ripped off last week, they're still too inconsistent. But I like Detroit to keep it close, but I'll take the Colts to win the game. Carolina getting 1 at Kansas City. Who cares? Again, another game. Who cares? Take the Chiefs with the 1 point to win the game. Who cares about that game? I don't even know. I'm not even basing it off the teams right now because both teams suck, so who cares? Green Bay getting 9 against Minnesota. Viking fans, you're going to hate me for this, but it's over. Your season's over. I mean, if you don't have a weak-ass Jacksonville Jaguar team to beat up or a Tennessee Titan team, there really ain't nobody good you can beat in this league right now. I mean, yeah, I know you beat the San Francisco 49ers at the beginning of the season. They overlooked you. It was a fluke, obviously. The Vikings can't win in the playoffs. That's been proven. The Vikings may be good in a few years. I'll give them that. You got one good player on offense, Adrian Peterson, and your defense really ain't that good no more. So, Christian Ponder, not to mention Christian Ponder, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. He's too inconsistent. Take the Packers in this game, especially if the Packers got humiliated at the Giants last week. Packers will win that game. They'll bury them. San Francisco 49ers getting 7 at St. Louis. Both these teams tied last meeting. What are the chances of two same teams tying twice in a row? Has that ever happened before? I think it has, but I don't know. St. Louis is going to cover. I got news for you. I think St. Louis is not as bad as their 4-6 and 1 record. I mean, that record don't say a lot about the Rams. Jeff Fisher's a good coach. That Rams team's got potential, but 49ers are on the roll right now, so I'm taking them to win, but I like St. Louis to cover that 7-point spread all day long. New York Jets getting 4.5 against Arizona. Take the Jets. Fuck. Arizona Cardinals suck. Bottom line. It's tough to believe at one point this season the Cardinals were actually a good football team, but now, they make the fucking Bengals look like rock stars. Take the Jets to win that game, even though I think the Jets suck, but I like them in this game. Denver getting 7 against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay, I feel, should have won last week against Atlanta. Tampa Bay is going to go in there and keep it close. I've seen what Kansas City did to Denver. I mean, trust me, I don't think Denver's that good as their record either. Plus, Peyton Manning sucks in the playoffs. Everybody knows that. They're irrelevant after the playoffs start. Manning might do something since it's going to be his last few years, this and that, but take the Broncos with the 7 points to win the game. But the Buccaneers will keep it close. Baltimore Ravens getting 5.5 against Pittsburgh. Even if Ben Roethlisberger was in, I still don't think the Steelers would have had a prayer in this game because, I mean, look how they played against Cleveland last week. I know Charlie Batch was in, but still, they just flat out played horrible in general. I like the Ravens. No Roethlisberger. That really says it all. Look, without Roethlisberger, the Steelers are a fucking 7-9, 6-10 team at best right now. So take the Ravens, even though I hate the Baltimore Ravens, but you know what? They'll win this game with the 5.5. Take the Ravens to win. Steelers are done, bottom line. Cincinnati getting 1 at San Diego. Cincinnati's back in the playoff hunts now with that impressive 3-game winning streak so far. But then again, Cincinnati's only beaten one good team that's worth the damn, and that'd be the New York Football Giants. But other than that, Cincinnati hasn't impressed me with any of their wins. I mean, at least they're winning decisively by 20, 30 points, but still. I like Cincinnati to win, but I think San Diego's going to keep it close. So I'm hoping, please God, Cincinnati needs to keep winning. If they lose this game, their season's probably done. I don't know, they play Dallas next week. Who knows. Take Bengals to win. Oakland getting 1 against Cleveland. Another game, who cares? Who cares? Carson Palmer. Oh, by the way, Carson Palmer. How that ass whooping going for you? See, we didn't need you in the first place. See, fellow Bengal fans, the one who are trying to tell me that Carson Palmer, we'd be just as bad, if not worse than Oakland if we had Carson Palmer right now. We wouldn't even be a factor. Take the Oakland Raiders with 1 point to win the game because Browns suck. I mean, flat out suck. Dallas getting 7 against Philadelphia. I like Dallas all day long, even though I think Dallas sucks, but Philadelphia Eagles are garbage. I mean, plain and simple, straight garbage. Andy Reid will probably be fired at the end of the season. Andy Reid ain't a good coach. I don't know why he's still there. Michael Vick needs to go, this and that. But anyways, take the Cowboys with 7 points to win the game, even though I don't think the Cowboys are no good either, but they'll win this game. And the final game, Monday Nighter, New York Giants getting 2.5 at Washington. How the fuck are only the Giants getting 2.5 against Washington? Because RG3 is fucking overrated, that's why. Take the Giants with 2.5 points. They're going to bury them. So there's your picks this week, people. Sorry I had to do it for my car, but hey, it is what it is. We'll see you next week.